timi eni ɛyɛ saa adwumadi na ɛyɛ the chief executive officer Professor Nana Ama Kluche aba bɛka yɛnsa ɛwɔ ɛyɛ afidua mu ɛnɛ anɔpɛ prof ɛna ɔda EP ano a yɛdi ɛyɛ saa nkɔmɔ yi back that habit saa su ɛne ban a baabi a bɛfa bi a yɛadwene yɛ sɛ yɛtɔ adeɛ no a and let me give you an example. I think about 2 days ago me kɔkɔtɔ ɛyɛ insecticide spray me drew hɔ me tɔɔ yɛ no na me ka kyerɛ maame ne sɛ ɔmfa ade no ma me I can just put it in my pocket and move. Maame ne sɛ da ade na memfa ana me wodi we wobɛkura we saa na wode akɔ akɔduru fi na me say it's nothing. There is absolutely nothing wrong. I buy porridge for my children on Saturday. Yɛkɔ a ɔmo lunch box no ɛne ɔmo flasks a yɛde mo ɔmo di kɔ school yɛkɔ a ne de akɔto koko no. The woman for the past about 2 months has consistently been asking why the entire bar yɛnyɛ plastics because at the point in time me hu sɛ okura me kitchen plastics are pack here go because I don't know how to dispose of it. Plastics are pack here go doso. And I asked my wife, Charlie, look, this thing, I don't like us burning it. So there is a need for us to reduce the number of plastics that buy if you are. And I can tell you, if you go to my house now, nanka oche draw back one, na ehoye plastics in kwa, and no be draw a plastic be 2 and now 3. And you may be a bokakotoa. And yet, then I'll be used to a plastic at their gum at their buffet. And I think that our attitude need to change. Say, yang as on my and I said to me before I wore my mono. If we don't take the step, see a bit to me at the use of a single-use plastics, eswa at your however, we can implement all the laws that we want to implement. But if the attitude of the Ghanaian say, obi to me got up pure tobacco, no catch my say, mommy, plastic bag. For what? Pure water one. Prof atena se prof anopa me mu achima akwa ba
ja
na mpa atwa pombo ko dia anopa de ya twon prof yen share here with the bigger picture, and the bigger picture has got to do with the impact a single use plastic enya ewo environment so it is saying
yo mentia wait funyina Environmental Protection Authority in Canada or your agency, and so 2025
why authority? Yeah, that's it.
Nti medinchia strong kofi hoso de ma Ghana fu nyina and atitu one a why ho adwen de wo besesa one attitude towards yan environment. Eba single use plastics wo yan Ghana has a yan nyina henyo to there. It's causing a lot of pollution in environment. Or the inwura bebre was about yan land do yan asase do. And se nwura ne keke mpoa nka beka de bia ebetumi aye ho bibi but o block yan so nsuta o sisu yan gutter na kwan o block yan waterways nti o ma nsu no ntum ompem nko ana on forgot is no nko gu bibia o se de okogu na wa ma flooding aba ikrum ono oya how adzima hen plastic si so ofrafra nwura fufrum food waste na te kakra na cans na bottles na ma oye nwura no oye bebre chan there manka plastics na nkotimpo odne nwura no odzibaba nti no so oma hen environment no bi wo ho a enka obon oma ehwo nyen nyafew nti amedi menya da mankaraka no kebejai plastic usage Ghana titu single use plastic wa brehen mfaso bebre ehwe around us I use plastics pa ba me yebo hu de wo sisia on single use na ye use yem pede ye use ni bio na de yentum yensan ye use ni bio ono na yesterday nka obaya ye nje use ni enka fama ye use ebotum yasan ye use ni bio ono no ocha kakrasan me ye friend single use plastics oma yan environment no oye date dodo yanka yempede dam yan asitna mun de bia na wa ye fi na ozi nwura na ozi yarba na ozi flooding ozi brehen yepeda no ditwa nti EPA yan botai kura order henyo do titu mebetsudo as the chief executive officer no ɔyɛ dɛ yɛbɛban no single-use plastics. Na bibia meka dɛ yɛnyɛ no prako pɛ. Yɛbɔtɔ hɛn bo. Yɛnyim dɛ ɔyɛ dɛ Ghanafo wɔte ase dɛ yɛhu how ne usage no ɛha wɔdze brɛ hɛn. Na kwan a yɛbɛfa do a yɛbɛtew do ne usage no. Ebi na ɛkɔtɔ insecticide spray a by force a ɔyɛ dɛ wɔde hyɛ rubber mu wɔde mu. So we need to educate Ghanaians. Ghanaians must understand the problems and our challenges are the single-use plastics or the brand and how we can manage to reduce the usage. In some instances, you can't just help it, but use it. Gone are the days, say, a market, the baskets near the market with a napkin on it. Into a quite tall bunching cassava, de guasse, at the broad de gudo, at the trouble guafa, the tomato, or a faux pokeke. You cover it nicely with a napkin. Na that be fear. All of these are reusable materials. It's now cabana that, and no basket. Alcohol with 10 fingers. Then you buy all the rubbers and polythene bags. I be here that packaging when we can get back to our olden days. First, nanka ya de wache ya togu ahatom. Ahatowi or habim hobebre people. Take it and sell it now. We use what the ton it's back. When that these days, a few watch sellers are bringing it back into the system.
True.
But then when the uptake were low, people are still into those takeaway packs now. Takeaway packs, the problem on us the brand worse than these other polythene bags you're using for your health. Into quite apart from your environmental problems, you want. Yeah, health so is at stake. Let's now one academic plastics no ebimpo sea no mu epo no mu fishes woody okun fish pa na other living organisms owo epo no mu fish ya so na san ya pa na fi yan so ye bebezi
no correct
into research hu microplastics wo fish a yan yedim we hu mpo we hu microplastics we bi mo ho blood Bimu one sperms. Bimu one system nankasa yankasa human being nankasa no. Is one microplastics when yan body different parts of yan body. And to say go you continue I encourage this about how yankasa yan pomds. Into yabas Ghana for. Yen na ma aban zoba in the biobacado ya ban single use plastic. But Ghana ya be the one ye. There was an attempt to ban single-use plastics. I knew just because Ghana for no one year wondering there, they will go by it. Two, governments provide alternatives. And I mean, can the public provide alternatives to plastics? And to them, can you use a basket no? And they use a polythene bag. And some pedo be called chrome, no cotton polythene bag, or she's a bunch and a Brazil man. Then you have to, the education must go into media for the you be here one pa. About the baby, boy, and case but me a die an attitude, your culture there. Obi kita polythene bag ever thrown. And I will frown over it. So if we frown upon such attitude, the next time no obi will see let me do it right. Send me milk market ma from a basket. Another neighbor who the my maid in a basket. I been for beginning over stroke kakra. But nobody be able to consistently. This is the way I'm going. No so be. So we just have to start doing it right. The enjoy single-use plastics no. You do as much as there able to me at all.
Prof, Ghana for ready.
In Ghana for ready, but me feel the education will help because recently already ideas na small startups are providing alternatives to plastics because my home they kakra fine and I'm getting contact of people sharing with me alternatives to plastic. In fact, I've even had a conference groups warrior alternatives to plastic where presents a policy on alternatives to plastics to EPA for our implementation. And these alternatives to plastics, they are produced from materials that are around us. Kube coconut ne hacks ya torch na kaka another we burn it or use it for fire cocoa pods sugar cane. Often I heard.
Ahwedeɛ.
I heard the sugar cane. Ne mu no. Wachichi ayi na efiri mu no. Wachi sugar na efiri mu awie no. Echi no. Normally yɛhye no and I say we just throw it away.
True.
Ne nyinaa no can be converted into polythene bags and other packages. Yɛbɛtumi use ɔno ɔyɛ biodegradable. Nti ɔno etochin efu mu mpo a. After a couple of months on the years simple. Ɔnye soil no ebe pro the soil na afra, which is also equally good for the soil. But yan polythene bags you use in the CCI from polyethylene CD. Ono how asas nepa in so many ways on boy and asas non boy and health. Into new startups are coming. More here there in yawo abemu no. You be encourage near support one. Now we grow. Now if we provide these alternatives to plastic, say the hen form that we are banning the single-use plastics. Near alternatives where you be used, and now we are encouraging the plastic producers also to also diversify into other.
But EPA have any engagement?
Yeah, need be more engagement. See, go so Ghana Rubber Company Limited. They are rubber producers, but today they are doing paper packages.
Okay.
And we are encouraging plastic producers to diversify. We are encouraging water bottling companies to diversify. We are encouraging supermarkets for the use of one polythene bags to go for paper packaging or other either 30 bags or reusable bags or clients buy, or they will buy and they will bring it back to the market to sell, to pick their groceries. And so we are tackling it from different angles. We have also engaged CSOs, civil society organizations, and NGOs on the same topic, on the plan, the roadmap in banning the single-use plastic, because we need them as well to help with the advocacy. We've done media engagement. We are still on it. It's not like we are done. It's a whole process we need to go through.
That brings into the conversation back the habit. Mo campaign Mashasye to promote the principle of refusing, reducing, and reusing single-use plastics. Prof, how important is this project to the intent of the EPA? Single-use plastics, so the use of it to about 50%.
Yes. Yes. So the plan, we know, as I said earlier on, we want to ban it eventually, but we can't go outright in a banning until we go through a process, a roadmap. So one is to reduce the use, two is to reuse it, and then to recycle. So we've also engaged these plastic producers, those who provide the plastic for usage, that they should be able to take back the waste they produce in the system. So whichever quantum they produce, they should recycle same. So if you have the capacity as a company to produce these plastics, you should have the same capacity to recycle the plastic. So whatever you bring into the system, take it back. So either the same...
Obi the emphasis be 2,000 metric tons of carbon team within a month.
You should be able to recycle that quantity or even more. So this is the conversation we are having with the plastic producers as well. And they are okay, just that they also bringing up other issues like they want to recycle. Some have the recycling plants aside they are producing plants, but they don't get the collection. So there's a problem of collection. There's that missing link of getting it back from the system into their recycling plant.
It's a challenge.
And a challenge, you know. And we share around the country so recycling plants go for the product plastic product are recycling into roofing sheets, recycling into
building blocks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and different materials. A bit me recycle into. Or when you now complain, they don't get it back from the environment into. Another problem is separation of waste. See, you get people who also want to collect these plastics, but then you are far from where. And when you graduate, why you ready to the environment to be clean? Or person pick a plastic at the recycling plant. And the good news is that once you send it to the recycling plant, they pay you right there. So you get paid once you bring the plastic to them at the recycling plant. It's a job opportunity craft for the youth. But Obia we university person pick Obia kwana ade na yewura. And so I na add them more to do this work. It's yes, you want to also encourage separation of waste. No, so you start a year home ejuma. It's a whole fear. Just pick a big rubber, a drum or something. Or bottle now we use it, or pure water now we use it, or black polythene bag, blue, red, green polythene bag beer we use it. Put it in that drum. Now collectors will come and pick them up. And one again, yes, yeah. So just take plastics away from every other waste, separate it so that collectors will find it easy to come and pick it up. One program EPA will be starting soon when we get investors is to get these tricycles for the youth to go around the country to pick these plastics. But we want them to come and pick them as plastics and not with every other waste. So it's another education we are doing and making sure that Ghanaians understand what we really want to do at this time, especially with the ban of the plastics. So we are picking it or tackling it from different angles. Reusable plastics or reusing the plastics is an education we are having. Reducing the usage of plastics and education we are having, and recycling it is also another education. And we are encouraging alternatives to plastics as well.
Professor Nana Ama Kluchi, EPA, Chief Executive Officer, Environmental Protection Agency. Authority. Prof, thank you. Environmental Protection Authority, Chief Executive Officer. And then pay Menya Konya, Yaneno Attrition, single-use plastics. Mr. Back the habit. Sour plastics that they be our kujumwa. And now, Mammy, me tobacco, no other plastic. Mammy, don't toast, no other plastic. Would you do fear, not the good one? Your home fee, wouldn't be funny before for BIBU. And that's the conversation that we're having this morning, live on Happy Morning Show. But, Prof, when I'm saying every project beyond, you may have milestones. So within the next 5 years, what should we be looking at? At the end, with this particular project more running.
Yeah, let me pick it from this international even front. You know, this year, World Environment Day, the focus was on plastics, repurposing plastics, into reusing, reducing, and recycling. It's a global discussion. A problem for every country. Some countries have successfully banned single-use plastics, and they are using other packaging options like paper packaging. Many countries now, even in Africa, we can talk about Rwanda. We can talk about Kenya. Tanzania is coming up also strongly. If you travel abroad, it's also there. Many countries have been successfully been able to use single-use plastic for different purposes other than a carrier bag or something else. And separation of waste is also encouraged, and so most countries are also doing that. So Ghana can equally do that. I brought the international front here because this year the whole world celebrated this as an observation for our consciousness on the issues of plastics. Will be seen in the USA, in the UK, in other countries, in their oceans.
True.
So this is also a global discussion. Even last 2 weeks, we had a discussion on this in South Korea. So we all need to be part of the solution. Now, in the next 5 years, I will want to see single-use plastic banned in Ghana.
In the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years. In fact, within this period. So by the time we are ending that 5th year, we'll have a complete sanity on plastic in the country. So, as we say, education will continue, the engagement with stakeholders will continue, and we hope that the attitude of Ghanaians will also change towards the single-use plastics. We will do all of these things at the same time, encouraging the alternatives to plastics. And by the time we are done or we have had a headway in all of these things, we will understand and will be completely ready to ban plastics. I'm even looking at the next 3-4 years, not 5
Will
years.
it be possible within the next 3-4 years?
Yes, we can. It's all about the education, and as I said, we need also the media and our attitude. We have to start, a group must start, and others will learn, and then we spread it all through, positive energy throughout.
If you say be you bring the timeline from 5 years, so let's say 3 years, what are the extra inputs you be here to ensure that we achieve whatever it is that we've set?
Yeah, it is this year. So one input is the will of government, which we are seeing it already, because President Mahama made a statement during the World Environment Day, where the EPA organized at the Kwabenya Senior High School. So there he made a statement on plastics and the steps we are making towards the ban on plastics and encouraging alternatives and encouraging recycling, encouraging separation of waste. So this is what EPA is implementing. In fact, we started the advocacy on it before the celebration of that day. It's not just that day celebration, it's everyday thing that we have to do. So we know that this year we can make a significant progress on the education. We can make significant progress on the engagement with the stakeholders. So next year, these alternatives are also coming up. And so by next year, I'm sure it will already be starting to be used in the system. So in the third year, we should be ready to ban plastics.
The third year should be ready to ban plastic.
There's another thing we have to also do. You see, in Ghana, there's high humidity. So you don't normally walk in town without drinking water. And people do not have the habit of carrying their bottled water with them. So even if you have your bottled water, there should be at some point where you have to fetch water to drink. So another thing the EPA is planning, looking for investment in, is providing drinking water throughout the country, especially in public spaces. So we are going to do that as well. And in all of these are within these next 3 years. Hopefully, we'll be able to implement all of that.
So that will mean that if we fear now put our water bottle, you don't necessarily need to go and buy any sachet water beer. You have
tap water beer, potable water, which me I would be affected by one. Then you know you go so
that would be good, Prof.
Yes, sir.
I think within the next 2-3 years, in your side maybe that would be very good. Yeah, say will be a juma. And you see, sometimes when some of these projects come up, the thinking is that why you so be so be a juma.
There be an untina ye so engage plastic producers no. So mon share other ways. They should be innovative. They should diversify. Because Omwanga send them say, Ayomojuma all right, but a problem so I from more country no. This is the direction the country want to go. Until want to me now say you'll be good juma until one penny say. This is the direction we are going. To diversify. Nobody is saying you should go out of business. Find another way around your job. I just use Ghana Rubber Company Limited as an example here. They've been producing rubber, plastics, all this kind of packaging for us. But today, they are into paper packaging because they are diversifying. They understand the system. They understand what is going. They understand the direction the country is going. So why can't other companies or other businessmen do same? Yeah.
Diversify.
Thank you.
It's critical that we do that. And you see, Prof. make a statement say yen can be. In as much as government will come up with a projects, initiative, and programs, yen and the best so imu near ye. Nobody is going to come from anywhere to come and help us deal with this particular issue. If we are not ready, we as a people are not really ready to take this particular matter up. Now, obeko na nsen emfuo mu kura no obeko na plastics
Oh,
emfuo mu
ɛnyɛ
emfuo
koraa.
obeko na tu abonko fie kakra obeko na plastic Asian.
Ɛhyɛ mu.
So it tells you the extent of the pollution single-use plastics cause man mu. Prof, yɛmfa nkɔmmɔtwetwe no ɛnra na wie yɛa ne sa. Na I think one of the questions another person Buza has got to do with the president's statement on say yebebane styrofoam. Oh my mo. I know say EPA will play a very critical role in that.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah, and say would in fact that's what I'm saying. It's even more dangerous than these polythene bags. And, yes, because I know aduane ni wo mu na wo de na na ebi tutu kra hyehyɛ aduane ni mu. Nti it's not good for our health. Nti nka should have banned it long before today. The president I was happy. Nti yɛ any implementation. So on EPA for and one say we come after you. So stop producing it. We'll stop importing it. So we'll not allow it entry through the port. Then the ones that's produced in the country, they should stop producing them. So we give permits to companies like that to produce their such products. So we'll stop giving permits and we'll come after you to clear what is in your warehouse as well. And that's all.
So like the Back the Habit project, do you have specific milestones for that as well? Because when the president mentioned it, EPA will do the implementation.
Exactly.
What are we looking at? Are we looking at say be a fin kona via you who styrofoam bill or memo and I say we're looking at your fancy be a being female and as in female?
Oh, it is in female ewa. And from now to December, 6 months, and fancy and also short.
Okay.
And let's give ourselves maximum 1 year. Because this company, a company, to say the year as a will be a juma, every and no eduane free nano. We need to engage them. We need to encourage them to get into other forms of business and other ways of packaging. Nano will take a while, but not 2 years. It's from now that the president have made a pronouncement on it, no. Yes, that is a implementation. Within 6 months, we should see a significant progress. If you want how we are stubborn, into fans stubborn companies, and bibin kakan, young fans say that after this 6 months, the next 6 months should be able to help us clear every styrofoam in the system.
So we can say engagements have started.
We have started the engagement and say. Hopefully, in the next 6 months, we'll see a significant progress.
I know that they are your key stakeholders. So, how is the feedback like? Some of them have, some entrenched position when it comes to
American. Those with the entrenched positions now, engagement, and I am a little bit more time.
Okay.
But a bit more, they understand. They know that a time bomb. So, I want him saying, yeah. And I also understand that once the president has made a pronouncement on it, they have to change their ways of production. They be much right from the word go, but they be also there to say the enemy no. Stubborn kakra. They be also imported. Until the important the and the import the anya den kra near rights at the port no. Yes, yeah. Yeah, because announcement na kwada that. Nti everyone say permit a obeji to import no yemfa amount the import a bedru porter it can be seized na and that side na nyadin but the omoya country no the ones that they produce in the country no and then ho adwuma ye den kakra because wo stop no na bi mu so fe kire ye other thing nti ye ni na e de be ko ho mo e be ye inspection mo.
Prof, finally what's some of the giant when it comes to the use of single-use plastic? So, your vision as the EPA, Environmental Protection Authority, when it comes to the use of single-use plastics.
Tim said, yeah, can be brilliant. The American account, so Ghana, it is our country. Said, pedal, the way we want it is the way I say. yeah manage environment. Yes, EPA yeah in there by protect the environment, but we can't do it alone without the Ghanaians.
True.
And I protect yama wine, protect yama Ghana for our health, for our environment. Oba environment and nsu a no mframa a home land na ya nante so na aduane edi nyina environment no. So we're doing a bigger job in protecting yankasa Ghana for, but we need to be part of the process. Yen so EPA ejuma ye no ye dey protect the environment na Ghana for. Nti the American say yen nyina yenjai asodin. Ghanaians are too stubborn, eh? And so we should do the right things. We should be conscious of our environment. Na wa winim kakra no so encourage obi ana oni obi nka ho asem say Charlie say ya nko ni say yo ye ko ni say. Na word of mouth no to me travel more.
True.
Na eja media for yin so ye de mo na emu ye da mo so mo mboa ye. Na adwuma no enko so mfa man na Ghana for nti ase what is there at stake on the single-use plastic. EPA will continue to do our work, and together with governments, I believe that we'll be successful this time around. And that's it.
Professor Nana Ama-Klutse, Environmental Protection Authority Chief Executive Officer, now to see the Nutrition live on the Prof. and Pema. You know, as I say, you pursue a home and you do in command. But to pa.
That's for having me.
By problem,
my promache. What's a fedia menyaba.
That's it. That's it. And any collaboration, I was saying, sweet media. Please don't hesitate to let us know. We are ready to support your cause at the EPA.
Thank
Prof,
you. That's it.
Happy morning, show. Nwazugu Sochi. The your morning companion, one of Panyonko. Mame enka will say akasima bako aduonu enum na nongoche abo. That would him say. Enya dan won't be to me enya kwanya friend no abadwumadi ni so and I pay live on the show. But ye try home right. It try oban come na kan nyina de aka nyina de beto aso de amount because your voice is also important.
Happy International Fathers Month. We bring you greetings from E Productions. This June, we are offering a whopping discount for production services of all magnitude, be it personal, social, or corporate, to celebrate fathers. For other events happening after June, worry not. You can still enjoy same Fathers Month discount once you place your order in the month of June. At E Productions, we are happy to assist you in capturing special moments within a friendly budget. Call 024-2755-323 or reach us via socials at E Productions. E Productions, capture the moment.
Hey, na Dua Sudua Herbal Clinic. Se wasa yare easily sa.
Dua Sudua Herbal Clinic. Na aven watu wa monka. Hunema ni yare, sunsumu yare. Yare kwankro. Ya wasa no ho no. Yesi bini.
Mekuma yare na ye kwankro. Ana bi mu kra de ahye beyi. Oduru ho a doctor ne de ahaban gu ni komu a munum ho ara hwem ya wanya na yare sa.
Chese instant healing.
Mesewo.
Ayare sa wo ba bi o.
Dua Sudua Herbal Clinic.
Wo yare no. Doctor Ohinebo Fori e de fasoro na ansa wo de befa fom. Chese ekwan bia so yare ntimi nwane emfiri nanim.
Dua Sudua Herbal Clinic.
E bayal semu an wa ben seja wa ben wo hye. Kuma se wa brepo Broni Krum, Freho 0248 427 998, and Akaswa Breku 0246 35 47 47.
Akrobato, me kamfo, Dua Sudua Herbal Center. Well, here be abra, a koye.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So person nsɛm wɔ botwi kɔbrɛ man ɛwɔ man kronkron Ghana mu ɛnwompa ɛne mpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛ mu ɛtɔ aso mu a ɛne ɛda bia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show ɛfiri anɔpa no nsia ɛkɔpem nɔnkron ɛfiri dwoada ɛkɔpem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
Key on it.
Yes, I'm all covered. And from Rap Morning Show, so now pay live and up in 98.9 FM. Motienka from number 12 at Nulo Street, Asylum down Accra. Nisim 100.1 FM, Motamale Nisim 95.9 FM, Bolgatanga. Numbers are betting me a friend audio budget meeting 0551 563 916 0555 657 2782 numbers. See betting me a friend no budget meeting. His name Duan Studio Herbal Clinic say main cancer of Modiana Brad. Na Dr. Hineba of Foria Credit. So ya de na obesa e di amount. Eni onya dru ha na elekpepa haban odi agukomu ama ya dia do so hini ache bia efru say what I say. Brana be experience healing power of nature. I would just to do a herbal clinic. For more than any needs, I also see how it. Just to do a herbal clinic. Ya wo Kumasi Abrepo Brunicrum. Kaswa eye briku enso yo. For more than a friend for whom I swear 0248 427 998 and I say 0246 354 747. And now, I say, when you go, Papa, bet me at 2 ensure a diama was on a sword, dear Fadru Bemo. Edia come me aho do dia ma wo said e be ya wunsu a wodi djuma wo fie no ani bete kroje wonim se nsuo see and that's one of the things that wonim se nsuo no se wunsuo no ye papa enya nsunsonso e wo aduane a wono ano the taste ne so keke ene ahoden a betimi anya e de afri mu se nsuo no nya papa wa wonim deda sometimes check nsuo no ya wa wonim nsuo no nya nso a wa wonim nsuo no nya dia na onya to Villa Water Solution. Na yemfa a long history and expertise in innovative technology eboa emietumi etinsuo nie edema won yemfa medi djuma yemfa ma wate solid 20 years near this djuma enti ye kasa when him say we speak with experience, we speak with knowledge, we speak with understanding. For more than happy 90.9 FM to Villa Water Solutions heading some more than nyina be bro wate. Make us a Ghana for be 3,000 now more free. Munyanto boasie mubeka se boate. Nana mwako nim dia kodi ana je se birthdays ahodo be ba kum yinum yense bi wo ha memfa enshim na ese yento aso a ne yenko ne sa pepepe na tie. Thank you very much nana mwako. Oya guy ene obitimi nya fufu kakra bi e de apawanum sa pepepe. Ane. Na make an sano. Na any mama inquire because we a special one pa. Special one pa just say and pay manfa ma asem ebeba. And this is a special birthday. Eko Ediama Apostle Dr. Claudio Bafo Tete. Na we ifri was sorry ma enkanka ene nanama obeng. Ehona dear what can huni or say on this day a star was born, on this day divinity visited humanity and gave us a gift. Apostle Dr. Claudio Bafo Tete, human founder of Mystery Embassy International, MEI. You are a gift not only to us at MEI but the entire world. So today your sons and daughters give God all the praise and all the adoration for giving us such an amazing Father. Happy Earth Day. And may Yahweh shower his blessings on you. And we, if Rasoremani Yinahona, Yadi Mawo, founder of Mystery Embassy International, Apostle Dr. Claudio Bafo Tete. And this one is coming from Miami Kwesi Crime. Kwesi said, a happy birthday to my beautiful daughter, Inspector Nana Ekwiasewa Brago Crime of Ghana Immigration Service Headquarters, Accra, from Kwesi Crime, KK of NPP, and Odiwe Eko Ede Akwakoma Inspector Nana Ekwiasewa Brago Crime.
Happy FM 98.9.
Inspector Kiasewa Brago. We if request crying ho. And then I know pay was say a happy birthday going out to you.
Is Vicky on it?
This is another special one. Na we know Ekoma Mia Messinia Bako, Peter Bismarck, or Executive Director for the Institute for Liberty and Policy Innovation, ILAP. Na ene eye na woda kese pa ora Peter Bismarck, 23rd of June 2025. Ene eye wa woda kese. Na they said the obon homoden when it comes to a year quite be fast to beat me and she to Yahodo Abua more my punto in Koso etimi agina ye no baby me no mi young fano a hono nam na wo dijuma or boa with a year research in the account de a year no te koma ban koma institutions ahodo near ma all year de boa and crankre and a order Ura Peter Bismarck. A happy birthday going out to you. Minim say and then a party in the Bekosunti. Party no ayana watch them baby bekoso na chesi nyina na ba be chemo ho na yatunsa edidi kama pa. Today in history, a unique treasure in the world was born, and it's a day to celebrate because it is indeed your birthday. Bringing the time to 30 minutes to the top of the hour. 8 happy 98.9 FM. My family friend in Komo. Single-use plastics won't come out and a year and pay. Denti pa. Denti. And I'm saying, Yentiminia usual. Good morning, how do you be afraid? Yes, sir.
Is that okay? Only 13 years, I'm
Yeah, Jozo.
And the payment of former Gafwa director, Namu. The mama on non consider Papano Aboyuma. The pa this year, one she encoded. The year, Nancy, Mount Chian.
Was he and Chianco? Debbie.
Nancy, I had money now. Ubia no plastic rubber any.
Nancy, you become Nina.
Oh, majority. Who didn't tell Ebanisa who said. That plastic rubber here come with them. Sometimes we go different to near. We do all the bit cent who say one almost fast say almost 50 cent no one you.
No credit.
Almost say a dianu. Omu who were from now, Omu ye, na mu spend chinity, no more afa, no mommy, and one. Would the Ankawutia, this year, Salaya, prepare better than some Kumuna, you for Diana, you know, those and I, Roban, wow, Zungu, 3 ASR. San editi o my move. One of the can was a mile. That plastic a year, a hammer free. Massa. A year no way quarter, Massa a year pipri, a year my pet pipri. You say a share a Janisha Musa, a yedi womu, a year ever mafu.
I don't quite a doctor's work as and yet dada.
Massa, and yahoo, a dear country, yahoo, the bar. One of the can.
And into the air can you? And it's happening from here.
Okay. Political, you say the Kobandisi, Abansi, Yambandia, another people go back or dinner. I didn't buy a good Ejuma, oh, Yediti or my moa. Aban bet me, see, oh, Yambandi, who be my dead jump, Aban a good amount for Ejuma. And so I'm out for Ejuma, a queer.
Sakura, thank you very much. May that's self phrase 0551 563 0555 657 numbers see and numbers abet me afre na ode abaju made into single use plastic. And Sakura can say Nanchia salai umukuno baby abefa bia. Even as almost about 70% of them there. Now plastics ewo mumu. Plastics ewo mumu. So there was a point in time a bibi enya video bi I debe two ja na ye di hu nkomo. And you look at the quantum of plastic what abua no mukunu no na. Yeah. Yanko good morning, didn't be afraid.
Good morning. Honorable Sifa.
Right.
And I not pay the Yami in Shava Papa. No cost I'm home by.
Amen. Yami Shao.
Our break my center, Honorable Frank, and Cancer Miss and I not pay. Unim, meaning Yanka on. SIC John Dama, Mama, Eban, Robert, and Wokum. Because yeah, plastic robbers no edos dodo. Nina kauna ya gotes nina achoku o my we mu. Enti e betre se ombetimi aye bibi e dia fasa ade no a ye plastic no a. Because plastic na e wo hono mu. Nti ase bote bie mu no obehu plastic bottle wo. Obehu rubber bag wo. Nti ekwembe na ombefa so a omeyi sa omumba ndi sa ade robbers no takra metre Abano somebody na bibia from wa.
Bryce, Mamma was 0551 563 0555 657 total ban of a year plastics. Are you for or against it? Are you for or against it? I'm pretty sure say they are for no. They are the people who are unable to do away with the plastics. No, as a baby, now you know also to plastics. And I say utimia plastic be edugumu ansana. The oil no etimi SCP etc. Look, are you for or against? For me, I am against. I don't see the reason in here. I will see it to me around our environment. In our environment, then you know so plastics enya. Timi ko choku got as a hodo mensuo yiri ne obeko fish mo microplastics ne bi wo enam a yawie mu ensuo mu nam a yawie no microplastics ebi wo mu ye say etimi awura akwa nipa binumu eye wo mu emoja mu. And you know plastics enya de dike entimi mpro tio entimi mpro. So imagine say akwa emoja mu, and you can imagine the sort of a health consequence. And I say wapomodini so betimi enya wapomodini eso. So if a project comes, say I don't say the use of plastic, so a single-use plastic, and I say you give free hokrano. I think all of us should quickly embrace it. Quickly embrace it. We should not be looking as it will be interest, commercial interest in tea. We should pollute the environment, and the consequences. All at the expense of be our interest to more. Or the agency at the Nabusia enema. From Akabe 2-3 minutes now. Sorry, Medinizo 0551 563 916 0555 657 278. Two numbers you beat me afraid. Now, Odi Abaju Medinizo. Some people shared their messages with me. My main king can be na sorry, Medinizo. On this one say I am even from Kwabenya. Good morning, Sefa. Ghana is in good hands, so let's all come on board to build a better country for ourselves. The economy is in good shape, and no more reckless spending we used to see under previous government. Regards to Hadia Hawa of GRA, Honorable MC Yagbo of Ga East and Honorable Ashimore follow who know road. We Efri Eben ho and Eben Edi Ebaye. Other messages are more diabano. Mame enkin can be enfama for the sorry, Jumadi so and the pay. Alternatively, say on file dear by a bit video. But you can call 055 1563916 0555 657 na ene birthday no emsen ka me re ye fi ba ko ka ene de ene de nka asema ba o ene de nka asema ba pa ma me o de me wi a me de birthday no beba but me kind messages no na yen sorry so some of the messages are more about Facebook ebi say this one is Amisco Spelele Kaswa aka Baumia Beba 2028 after all said and done. Okay. Dr. Baumia will lead NPP to victory in 2020. In regards to Honorable Mavis Howell Kumsin, incoming NPP National Women's Organizer, Honorable Sylvester Tete, NPP General Secretary, hopeful. Charles Yankee, good morning. Charles, good morning going out to you. Masawood. Kumasi Bantaman Odui Ifribaye, former Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia deserves the opportunity to lead the nation. His leadership could help Ghana stay aligned with global technological and economic trends. Let's support the MPP and Dr. Bawumia to make Ghana work again. The battle still remains the Lord. Regards to Chairman Odino Kweku Apia Nedia or the Esma Ebaye. And this one is coming from Musa Abata. Musa Abata said the NPP should take a cue from the NDC. Their current path is setting them up for serious internal damage in the future. The decision to hold early primaries, widely seen as a move to impose Dr. Bawumia, has only worsened divisions within the party. While most MPs rally behind Dr. Bawumia, many former MMDCs and grassroots members are firmly behind Kennedy Japan, leading to open factionalism. We sincerely plead with them to engage their internal issues maturely. We Ifri Musa Abatwa there or de Esoma Ebayan. Emil Smith was happy and say Emil, good morning going out to you. Seth Antoman was aka breastfeeding. The president and agric minister, please post the graduates of agricultural colleges to assist the farmers. Positive change, Medina. Also, all of a sudden, the MPP that was booted out of power just a few months ago because of reckless borrowing, corruption, disrespect to Ghanaians, and failed campaign promises think they can now lecture us on good governance. Nadia Odismaba and Mokaila John, as I say, inside a year, Kerry, a very good morning to all patriots. My appeal to all and sundry is that we have to stand our grounds and vote against the top to bottom approach, which was proposed by National Council. We are the engine of the party, so we hold large voices. This attempt will rather cause more division and factionalism in the party. We cannot build a superstructure on a weaker foundation. Let's use the usual top-up approach too, so that each party folk will be offered the opportunity to choose his right grassroots. Let's rise. Regards to Thomas Ohineba, Boache, the next MPP UK branch organizer, pa. And we are some of the messages I want to buy on Facebook. Now, to say, a Breno Ason Nessa, sorry, Jimmy. My fan, I say, Miriam Akwete, the general, Joel Sanko. Joel, be a good morning going out to you. Rapapa Fati, Shaibu Ali, a boy, Emir the Mediano, a Bremo, Sanso, and a Prince of Bapaquaim, Brown or Chame, and also boy, Emir the Jumedian Ebron. And I'm Waku Junior at 2 year petin, a year Facebook, and to go Facebook to see no, the Ecosu Biano, and I'm Waku Junior, and all boy, Amayahunu, a year the Ecosu Bia. Na, my main fan, I see some of the news team. The digital team and the operations team say most so yasane ema yedi ejumedi na bre a T4 any 4 na me sorry so dia a happy birthday kese pa happy birthday kese pa enene anopai ya bomodia yenya yediem abrantie kama fefefe pa se ba na nwum pa enyum munyum nana mwako o tutunza ho enyum munyum na eba no nyum e wo happy 98.9 FM oh ojina mu ye ojina mu ye papa se manka na me dada na namako said de akoba de obomodin na adna to ama me we eye mia menua DJ Willy ba kope ene eye na woda a wodi na woda kese pa ene pa William Apia da kon ene eye wa woda bra nyankubon tonko so nhyira wono mo na onhyira wo na nia eda wakoma so bia na omomodin a na onye ma de beye isan de beye amane opra ohaw atete bia de nyankopon enyimfiri so na onnom ompija wonfira do mu mfa wonko adum isan se wo se fata ai ne party no de enwumre na ye beto party no happy birthday going out to you DJ Willy yen sorry swe na nyame pa wo chena akasimadu ama nunsia aboa you besan betena se bio na yet another edition of the Happy Morning Show at the Abretti for live on Happy 98.9